This is my school bus. We're gonna turn this into a toy hauler. So about here forward will be living space, beds, kitchen, sofa, you name it. And then from there back is gonna be a little garage and keep all the bikes in, choppers, you know, toys. You might also notice all this broken glass in here. Well, let me tell you, that was an accident. That happened from doing donuts out here. I spit up a rock and it smashed the windows. But that's okay, because I'm gonna pop all these rivets out, replace all of this steel, and I believe I may or may not replace them with these oval bubble windows that I got with a van that I bought. You guys let me know. Or maybe I'll put the oval bubble windows in the back like an old school van, where the garage is gonna be. Like that. Okay, I'm putting them in the back. I think that's the move right there. Now while Hurley's grinding off all the panels on the outside of the bus, I'm gonna climb on the roof and I'm gonna cut along here all the way across, because we're gonna keep the cab, the front of the bus, the same height. We're just gonna lift the rear part, because I mean, as you can see, I can walk in here comfortably, but anybody taller than me will have a hard time. Plus better headspace for toolboxes up against the wall, stuff like that. All right, now we're on the roof. We're gonna walk carefully up here. I'm gonna cut it right along this seam, probably. Yeah. Well, we made our cut. The rear section of the bus is separated from the front half. There's no turning back now. I'm gonna show you guys how I plan on lifting the roof. So I made these about a year, maybe a year and a half ago. How these little things work is you take them and you weld them right to the hat channel, just like that. Then you cut the hat channel in the middle, all the way around. I made 6 of these, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, 2 in the back. And then once they're welded, see this top plate right here? This one spins freely. These nuts are welded to the threaded rod. This one is welded to the nuts. So when you turn this is gonna move down and in turn lifting the roof. So I've got my new batteries installed. I'm over here trying to trace some wires, looking in this rat's nest right here. Turned out I had a blown fuse on my neutral safety switch, so I replaced that. Let's go see if she'll turn over. Moment of truth. Oh. Yep, fixed it. It's a blown fuse the whole time. So I wasn't building air pressure, but I found the leak, fixed it, and we did build air pressure, as you can see. I just shut it off now, but that means we can move this thing for the first time in years. So let's get it. So unfortunately, we weren't able to get the bus in the garage, but I was able to fit it on the loading dock, which might actually be better because it's level. Still have to get an extension cord for the welder, but that's no big deal. Now that I've got the bus close enough to the shop, I got my extension cord made. Welder, Harbor Freight welder, good to go. I'm gonna start putting the lifting bracket pieces that I made. I'm gonna start installing these. So what we're doing here is we got our lifting brackets welded right here. We slice the hat channel right down the middle. Once we raise it, we're gonna take these, take them just like that. We'll raise it enough so that this will go right in. We'll weld her up, and she's gonna be solid. We're gonna do all of them. So we might need a little more steel. I'm gonna give you guys a quick demonstration on how this contraption here works. This piece spins, and this one threads down. So if I loosen this, you can watch here, the bus lifts. All right, we're up about 6 inches, and that's what it looks like. All right, I went up a few more inches. We're at 9 now, and I think it looks pretty good. I think that might be the magic number, because I'm gonna be putting an AC unit on the roof and a roof basket and a ladder on the side, and I still want to be able to go under bridges, so I think that's it. We don't have all the metal that we need, but we have enough to get it solid. So we have this. This is what it's gonna look like before we put the metal over it from the outside. Just a little stitch welding. Good to go. If you like this project, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications, because in the next video, we're gonna be wrapping the whole thing with 18 gauge sheet metal and working on that transition right up there. And then we gotta cut in RV windows.